Everybody, glad you're with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just a win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that can put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at bat, it can impact everything you've been working for. Just about set and towing the slab, Hayden Birdsong. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Larry Brown leading things off and takes a strike. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Chases that one out of the zone. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Mookie to hit. Ball one there. Turns and fires to Betts. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Caught just shy of the wall. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Breaking ball inside, and the count is 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Dodgers down in order. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. This is the... And we're back. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Mike Yastrzemski, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And there's a ball.
Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series.
This one's fair down the line and left. And it's going to be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger. One out. Runner at second. Devers, the next to hit. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Next offering is fouled back. There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Nice job recovering to complete the strikeout at first base right there. Even though the runner from second does move up to third, it's not a big deal in this situation now that there are 2 outs. Just makes blocking pitches in the dirt to this next batter even more critical.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Pajas puts it away, and that's the inning. 1 left for San Francisco, scoreless after 1. Game 4 of the division series. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. Right through there for a strike.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Just missed. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that's in there at the knees. Smith, an all-star a season ago, hitting 5th in today's lineup. A former runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. Man at second. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base, probably caught him off guard a little bit.
The 0-1. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And the Dodgers score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Runner on the go. On to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that drops in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 4 of the NLDS. That one misses, and it's 1-1. And that's in the dirt. And that one ripped to left, and it goes just foul. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one ripped. Way back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. A 2-run homer, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Digging in, Larry Brown delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Way outside, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. The changeup missing, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Everything came together for him. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. That one inside, and that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, Spencer Bivens, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Beck getting loose as well, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that is a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Bart collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Now to the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Wilmer Flores. Yamamoto back to work. Just missed.
It's great watching Yamamoto pitch in Major League Baseball, but he played against MLB talent before he signed with the Dodgers. He was a standout at the Tokyo Olympics and in the 2023 World Baseball Classic and helped Japan win gold medals in both.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
I got 3-0.
Check swing, called strike.
We got full count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Foul ball there. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's a base hit. Man at first, and digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. And that's way high, and the count is 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Just missed. Chapman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. And that one ripped into right, and foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. This is Joey Bart. Top of the zone for a called strike. Bart launched a homer in his most recent game. Swings through that. Man at first, one away. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle.
Rudder takes off. Ball misses. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 4-1. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at Oracle Park, all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Right down to shoot, and that is strike 1.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way, puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Now that's smacked to right center. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Will
2 down,
Smith.
base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. breaking ball in there for a strike. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
0-2 is the count.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they lead it 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Brett Wisely. And first offering is fouled off. Yamamoto ready to fire now. Foul ball. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So the batting order turns over. Sal Freeland, the next Giant to hit.
0-1 is the count.
The next offering misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Wisely gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And out number 1 on the grab. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And that's fouled off. And a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Cruz sizes this one up, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. That one missed. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 2-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. So the Giants leave 1, and they trail it 4-1. Back here in San Francisco. Start of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. In for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Oh, great stop from his backside. Got him. Nice play.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And there's a foul ball. Bases empty, 1 away here in game 4 of the NLDS. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Now a jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos.
That just misses. 1-0.
All these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Brown makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Giants. First
Wilmer
baseman,
Flores,
Wilmer
the next Giant to hit.
Flores.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Cruz going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Chapman stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Now
the
on the bump,
Giants.
Eric Miller.
Still
Number
pretty early in the
68.
ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Cruz batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Clips the corner, and it's 3-2.
Hands full.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Back to the top of the lineup. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Larry Brown. 1 for 2. That's in there. Brown measures 5 feet 10 inches, only 18 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one misses. Now 3-1. One out, bases empty. And that drops in for a strike.
3-2.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop.
One down at the plate. Mookie Betts 0 for 2 in this one. Now snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
And that one hammered. Going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. This one in the air. Bart under it. And that is that. So the Dodgers lead 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Game 4 of the division series. And digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. And a foul ball.
Well, these Giants, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
1 away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Headed towards the corner. Hernandez on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. In the air, right side. Pajes flashes the leather on the running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Wisely at the plate and takes high there. The Dodgers leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. That clips the zone and the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Up the middle. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock. And that ends the inning.
pitching for
We're
the
back,
Giants.
and they make a change to start the
Number
sixth.
76.
The new pitcher, Spencer Bivens.
Spencer Bivens.
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And it's even up.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
That's down and in.
2-1. Three balls, one strike.
Up the middle. And they get Ohtani for the out.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fastball for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Inside, just missed. One down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder Teoscar
Here's
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez. That one inside. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 4 of the NLDS. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-handed reliever gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting,
Runner at
third
first with
baseman,
2 away.
Max
Now the
Muncy.
third baseman, Max Muncy. Pickoff move to first.
He's
Hernandez dives back in safely. And that one a little bit high. Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And another ball.
No strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Now And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Yamamoto back to work. There's a strike. Fouled off left side. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Now it's Devers at the plate.
Designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that one hit to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and Devers is set down.
Now batting, left fielder, Elliot.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Elliot Ramos. In there, and it's 0-1. Ball 1 there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that skips in the dirt.
1 strike.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The Giants trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. So they go quietly there. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Dodgers.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Giants.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
74.
Ryan Walker.
Ryan.
Here's Muncy to hit.
Walker.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now here is Andy Pajes. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. There's the strike. Activity in the bullpen. Camilo Doval getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Nobody out. Runner at first. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Muncy headed for third. And into second with one away. That's a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that one gets past the catcher. But all the runners hold. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Freeman in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
First baseman, Wilmer Flores.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Edgardo Henriquez.
Number 60, Edgardo Henriquez.
Fastball for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Tapped softly on the ground. Throw on to Freeman, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt
Now it's Matt Chapman.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a ball popped up. Muncy under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that quickly 2 away.
Now
Next to
batting,
him, Casey Schmidt.
second baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. The Dodgers leading by 3 late here in Game 4.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And now here is Joey Bart. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And that's fouled off. Schmidt, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside low. 1-2 to count. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and
Giants,
a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
75.
Camilo Doval.
Camilo
Shohei Ohtani
Doval.
steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next pitch in for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Struck him out looking. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile.
Now batting.
Will Smith now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Down and away for ball 1. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Tyler Rogers up and throwing. Next pitch is inside. Now 2-0. That clips the corner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone, and the count's even at 2. Popped up. Schmidt makes the catch. That's out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Ball 1, no strikes. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 4 of the NLDS. There's a strike. On the ground, and that one finds its way through, and that keeps the inning going.
Now batting. Third.
Here's Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Outside, and it's 1-0. Check on the runner, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now Brett Wisely.
The shortstop,
First pitch misses.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Hernandez settles under it, and there's one away.
Up next.
Sal Frelick, the next Giant to hit. That's in for a strike. Henriquez, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Bases empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one way outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
2 outs, bases empty. Mike Yastrzemski getting ready to hit. First pitch just misses. In the air, out towards right center. Cruz on the move to the gap. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. New pitcher now, Tyler Rogers.
Now
Here
pitching
comes
for the
Max
Giants,
Muncy.
number 71, Tyler Rogers.
Yeah, the first offering a fastball for a strike. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Tristan Beck appears to be getting loose. And that one fouled off. Muncy hits one in the air. Ramos sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Inside. And that is ball one. On the ground to third. Slings to first in time.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out
Now
front,
batting.
rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
2 down, bases empty. And now O'Neal Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to the right side. And a foul ball. And they'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Bounced up the middle. Schmidt handles, throws to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And here comes the closer here in the ninth, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
He's 2 outs away. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit, just off the inside edge.
2-0.
The Dodgers trying to close out a 3-run lead late here in Game 4. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Hauls it in, 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for San Francisco. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they cut it to the deficit. It's 4-2. And here is Matt Chapman. That one's upstairs. Ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the ball.
And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.